You won't believe who's flipping out on the Democrats now, ladies and gentlemen. We're watching things that I never thought in my entire life that I'd ever see. But why is this happening? Well, it's happening for many different reasons, specifically with the Daniel Penny case. But watch as AOC, who's supposed to be the favorite runner-up for the Democrats' president, they want her to be the nominee. Are you sure about that, America? Well, here's what she has to say about Daniel Penny.
Essentially said that he would do it again if necessary, if there was a present threat. What do you make of the comments?
Well, doesn't that, I just feel like that tells us everything. If we do not want violence on our subways, and the point of our justice system is a level of accountability to prevent a person who does not have remorse about taking another person's life. I mean, even people who have engaged in manslaughter or have taken a life accidentally express remorse.
He literally went on a train and said he was going to take everybody else's life. What is wrong with AOC? Sometimes I can't believe she represents where I'm from. AOC, what's wrong with you? You are a psychopath to go down this route, ladies and gentlemen. What is wrong with Democrats? Listen to her. Look at her eyes.
And so the fact that a person may express no remorse indicates that there's a risk that it may happen again. And if we do not want to unleash that level of violence, then we should exert a level of accountability to prevent that from happening again.
What? Oh my God, that's insane. Ladies and gentlemen, look, the reason why I'm making this video is because even Jessica Tarlov, watch what the bombs that she drops on her own party. And when we talk about woke, when we talk about the woke left, we talk about AOC, we talk about Jessica Tarlov, but just listen to this. This is how you know you're wrong.
Just watch him with his mouth closed and his eyes straight forward throughout this whole thing. How did it change your opinion when you heard him talk to the judge?
It didn't change my opinion. It buttressed what I thought of him already. I've had a high opinion of this young man since this happened. I think that people who are criticizing him and criticizing the verdict haven't paid much attention to the details of it, and they're going with an overarching narrative. Just because the system has failed in other instances doesn't mean that the system failed this time. And the fact that there are words like lynching being thrown around. I saw Jamal Bowman, who thankfully lost his primary over the summer.
What is happening? Jessica Tarlov is... Okay, let me calm down here, because this never happens. This never happens. Somebody said, is she high? I don't know. I don't know what's happening to Jessica Tarlov. But is the left losing its most valuable possession on Fox News? I mean, she's literally going against AOC here. And now she's literally saying that she thanks God that Jamal Bowman lost his primary.
Thrown around. I saw Jamal Bowman, who thankfully lost his primary over the summer to George Latimer, posted a, dear white people post on X. Oh. It is not the time for that. And you want the system to work this way.
Wait. What is she talking about? She's talking about Jamal Bowman. We already know he lost. He was the loud dude who lost his primary to George Latimer. He made a post saying, dear white people, this is what Jessica's talking about. Jessica says, this is bad. Dear white people, I don't know why I feel the need to keep talking to you. I don't know why part of me still has hope for you and for us. Some of you are far too gone, but maybe enough of you aren't and will join us in fighting to end white supremacy. And the comments literally got community noted. And the community note says, this is the definition of racism. He got community noted. He got bombed. But let's keep listening to Jessica Tarlov. This is pretty crazy.
It is not the time for that. And you want the system to work this way. I'm sorry for the trauma that he endured, but he sat before a jury of his peers, a diverse jury. they heard him out. They were deadlocked on the manslaughter charge, and they were able to come to this agreement. And people were saying across the political spectrum, when this case was being brought, that Alvin Bragg had a duty to bring it because someone had tragically passed away. But
that's wrong. But go ahead.
Okay. Well, it just meant from the coverage that I consumed. And I would love to hear why that was wrong from you.
Yeah.
But I can't stand that he's in a conversation in anyone's mind with like a Derek Chauvin or someone who takes life ruthlessly like that. And there was an exchange during the trial where the question was, you know, why do you think that people were in danger? Because he explicitly said it. Jordan Neely said, I'm here to kill people and I'll go to prison.
For the rest of my life,
Right.
I'll go to prison.
And as a subway rider myself, twice a day, who has a lot of complaints about the experience on an almost daily basis, I know that there are a lot of people like me who have the same politics as me, who are very happy to know that there are people like Daniel Penny who are riding those trains with us, because it is.
Whoa, ladies and what? Just look, I see we have 200, 300 likes. Make sure to smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. This is pretty good. This is a crazy video. We got to share this because Jessica Tarlov said that I am a subway rider and I would love to have more people in my life like Daniel Penny be on the subway. What the fuck? What the? Why am I so surprised? Well, you guys have seen my countless videos critiquing Jessica Tarlov, but she just had a change of heart in this current, just this topic alone. I'm not gonna lie, I have to give her credit because most of her party legitimately is losing their minds over this. If you don't believe what I'm talking about, watch this interview here with BLM leader versus News Nation host. This was crazy. The fact that Jessica Tarlov has the guts to go against her party says a lot.
So do you not blame Jordan Neely at all? I mean, for what he did, he deserves no blame from your perspective, right?
Did you hear the witness testimony?
I'm asking you a question.
Cherry picking the ones.
I'm asking you a question. Do you blame Jordan Neely at all for his conduct?
If Jordan Neely was a white man, we'd be saying it was an opioid crisis. He was hungry. He was mentally ill. He had a muffin in his pocket.
I wouldn't be if there were other. What about the witnesses? Let's play again, just so we're clear on the race.
Play Eddie Gibson, who begged Daniel Neely to stop.
Oh, yeah, but he stayed there throughout the incident.
Play the ones that fit the narrative.
But what's the narrative? There's black women who were on the subway. It was mostly people of color on the subway.
What about a white man during cross-examination who said that he was afraid of Daniel Penny, the one who poured water onto his head and said that he was afraid? He was a white man.
Yeah, okay. So
what about the Latino man who was holding his arms?
I'm not the one identifying everyone by race. You are. You're the one who keeps telling. Why? Why do you?
This is crazy. This is crazy. I'm gonna say it. This is what you call race hustling. I used to never understand the term race hustling. Anytime a white person on our lives, and I gotta watch my language, or something happens with a black and white person, bro, BLM comes out of nowhere. We gotta get this money. You wanna know why I stopped believing in BLM? Because of where $90 million went to. It went nowhere to the black community. It didn't go to the Bronx. It didn't go to St. Louis. It didn't go to Chicago. It didn't go to build new schools, more community centers. It didn't go anywhere. That's why I don't buy this bullshit. This is all bullshit.
Have to. There was nothing in this case.
When you look at the FBI, when you look at when hate crimes happen, when you look at when injustice happen to black people,
but let's agree.
Don't get justice.
Let's agree to some. Look, I'm going to be doing a segment later this week on a missing black woman who has not been getting nearly enough attention.
Send it to me and I'll share the.
But by the media.
Absolutely.
Because I understand that. And
base. I like the way he's handling this. This is a BLM leader, by the way, going on News Nation.
To that degree, you have a fair point about the way sometimes the media and the justice system handles, but not in this case. This case, even the prosecutors conceded Daniel Penny had every right to go hands-on, and the question became, okay, when should he have stopped? I understand that.
The time frame on that,
right,
from the DA's office was after 30 seconds. Can you not concede that Daniel Penny was a trained killer? That he not have his gray belt, United States Marine Corps?
Sure. Bro, he literally, I'm not gonna lie, he walked in the train talking crazy, getting physical with people, and said, "I'm gonna unalive everybody on the train." Daniel Penny was like, "Yo, I ain't gonna lie, I gotta choke him out." This is one of the. You know you're so wrong. You know you are so wrong on this one. Jessica Tarlov says, yo, I would love to ride the train with Daniel Penny. You know you are wrong. Hold on. I got to play this one more time. This is how you know.
I know that there are a lot of people like me who have the same politics as me who are very happy to know that there are people like Daniel Penny who are riding those trains with us, because it is very scary. And we all just reflexively, especially if you are weaker than someone who is having an episode, move to another car or move down the car out of the way. I took my kids in the subway for the first time since Cleo was born. She's 3 years old tomorrow.
Bro, you know you were wrong with Jessica Tarlov. It's on Fox News, where her job is legitimately to tell people how bad Trump is all the time, how bad America is. Even she saw through this case. But let's keep going.
An assassin.
Sure, but
He knew. Let me
so every Marine is a trained
because
assassin.
actually Black Marines and white Marines have reached out and actually told us he went too far.
But going too far is different from criminal.
Let me break it down. A chokehold, a blood chokehold, which he did. You're only supposed to hold someone in that move for 8 to 13 seconds. Yeah. You're not supposed to do it longer than 2 minutes. Why did Daniel Penny, when the train was completely clear, everyone was on the platform, why did he hold it for nearly 6 minutes?
Because he was scared.
He was a Marine is scared of of someone he labeled as a crackhead.
Again, is it not possible that Daniel Penny, when he's doing this on the spot, stepping up to help people?
She called him a crackhead. She said that. Did you guys hear that? We're not going to let her get away. She literally called him that, because I know that's what she thinks about him. There's a lot going on in New York City. A lot. Shit happening on a train happens a lot. It happens a lot.
Of many different races, moves in and doesn't have a clock with him to decide when he should stop and when he shouldn't, which is why in the end the jury acquitted, right?
No, actually, Daniel Penny was trained very well by the United States Marine Corps, and he knew what the signs were. He knew when Jordan's body was slacking. He knew that Jordan was going to die. Why didn't you show his face, Dan? You're a good man. Of when he laughed and when the first response, I'm critical of the police. We know this, right? NYPD tried to save his life while they were doing chest compressions. Daniel Penny laughed and said chest compressions.
This is crazy. You know what's even crazier? This video right here. I got to share this video.
Here's Hawk Newsome, the guy I brought up yesterday. I mean, a nothing but a cheap, carnival barking, asshole, life loser, chump, and coward. I'm calling you that. Hawk, to your face right now through this screen. You're a chump and a coward. You've always been. I've seen guys like you my entire life. You're a chump. Hawk Newsome is a grifter loser. This is one of the co-founders of BLM. He is desperate to agitate a racial issue around the case, although there isn't one. There were black men helping Daniel Penny restrain Jordan Neely. Here's Hawk Newsome yesterday. I don't understand how this guy doesn't get arrested for this stuff. I mean, if this isn't close to incitement, I don't know what is. And at some point, he appeared to imply like a threat towards Daniel Penny, too. Watch this.
Like everybody else has vigilantes, we need some black vigilantes.
That's right.
People want to jump up and choke us and kill us for being loud. How about we do the same when they attempt to oppress us?
Right.
I'm tired.
Tired.
I know you're looking for us to be like, oh, go and march. Go and march. No. This weekend, I want you to hold a community event everywhere from the Bronx to Houston to Seattle to Florida. Black people, whole community event, and talk about what you need.
Bro, shut your mouth. You're punk. You're a punk. Just shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. You're a piece of shit. You always have been. You're a grifter and a loser with no life skills. Go get a job, loser. Get a job. This has nothing to do with race. You're a two-bit hustler trying to gin up some racial agitation so you can profit off it. You're a piece of shit. You know exactly what you're doing. Let me quote him. People want to jump up and choke us. Who the hell is jumping up and choking us? Here's an easy way to avoid getting restrained that led to an incident like this. Don't go in a train car and tell people someone's going to die. Hawk, dumbass. There's an easy way.
I did see a video of Dan Bongino going at it with him before, so there's definitely a personal vendetta here by Dan Bongino. Has definitely got into an argument with that gentleman before. I'll tell you that for sure. They've got into an argument. Here's why is Lou Valentino making a video about Jessica Tarlov? Well, I'm not gonna lie, man. I don't know what's going on with Jessica. I don't know what's in the water in New York City right now, but I gotta play this one too.
Drug and completely lost his mind, and he became homicidal.
Okay. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Jessica, he lost touch with his family, who gave him a very privileged life, went to UPenn. He clearly was not someone who came up in a difficult upbringing. And what do you think's going on?
Valedictorian from Gilman, which is a very fancy school, did very well at Penn. When you listen to the testimonials from people who knew him, this is a big shock to all of them, but his mother reported him missing on November 18th. And he had a few years ago, I think it was a surfing accident, had back surgery that obviously didn't work. His x-ray, I think, was found on his social media, and you can see the screws going in, and he never recovered. And pain can radicalize you. But this man, a murderer is no folk hero. And I haven't understood. I understand memes are really fun and people are really bored, and he has incredible abs. But it's gross. And what it does to the family, Brian Thompson's family, this man who's a father of 2 kids, that people are out here talking about how they never would have snitched on him if he had gone to Burger King, or what the girls from Sex and the City would have said about him. It diminishes a life that was taken, and also diminishes the debate about the healthcare system, which we should all be willing to have. But obviously you don't take action in this type of way. And I think it's really sad if he is as schizophrenic as some are speculating. Also very sad. I hope he gets the treatment and the sentence that he deserves.
Well, I'll tell you one thing.
Well, that's very different. What has happened? What'd she drink? I don't know. Jessica Tarlov, not agreeing with the leftist memes that's coming out. Left populism, right populism, most of the same. Just in this topic, there's a lot of rhetoric coming from the left right now. Progressives celebrating and posting memes and doing all that. Jessica Tarlov, a part of that progressive left, literally damning the progressive left for what they're doing. I don't know who's scratching the chalkboard. I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. But it's crazy. It's crazy when the voice of reason is Jessica Tarlov, who gets paid, by the way, literally, to be on Fox News and disagree with the rest of the panel. She gets paid for that. She gets paid to be the leftist, the raging leftist, the Trump-hating raging leftist. There is 2 situations, the Daniel Penny and the CEO murderer situation. Obviously, we know about United Healthcare. Mangione is the last name of the gentleman. She's not even defending that. And usually a lot of leftists have just gone on and say, yo, we're going to praise this guy. So in a world where some right-wingers are going crazy and some left-wingers are going crazy, we have Jessica Tarlov being the voice of reason, the voice of reason. That's crazy. So just wanted to make a video about that. If you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't smashed the like button, smash the like button. Somebody said, I will say that the progressives have lost the progressive label. I will say that. Everything about the progressive left right now has become regressive. They are literally going back in time. Specifically with these issues, they're just, you know what? We're not really progressives. We're really regressives. You know what I mean? We're actually pulling people back. We're not really moving the country forward. But is Jessica Tarlov one of the good Democrats today? She's very much still Trump deranged, I understand. But is she joining the Young Turks? I don't know. You guys tell me. Let me know what you guys think overall below. Let me know everything about everything. It's always good to know. Smash the like button if you guys can. Subscribe if you guys can. Hit the notification bell button. And let me know what you guys think about this video down below. See you guys in the next one.